everyone, welcome back to Pokémon Masters EX. Today we are here for a new gacha, starting the season of May with some interesting gachas. Obviously we are still in April, but this is the patch for May, technically speaking. And what kind of characters do we have this month? Well, more characters from Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet. In this case, you can see here on the background and in the Pokémon Center, we have indeed Rika, the very prince-like character that has a very well-known trope in anime, actually. It is the girl that is very prince-like and she is beloved by all other females in her group, which is something that is also true in real life, by the way. If I don't remember wrong, Rika has been voted as one of the most popular characters from last year for girls in Japan. I remember this being the case, at least. For me, I actually like both Rika and her Pokemon, which is, you can see, the Quagsire evolution. I don't remember if it's actually not an evolution, it's a side evolution of the Paldean Wooper, I think. And I believe it's called Clodsire, something like that. Anyway, I haven't played the Scarlet in a while, but he was my main Pokemon in it, because I absolutely love his design. So I couldn't pass up on this gacha, also because obviously we have a new character who is very beloved, which is Rika. And she also gets a lodge spot later on into the next week. Actually, not into the week, because we are already at the end of the week. So next week, on the 1st of May, you will get Rika on the lodge if you roll for Rika right now. Other than that, we also had an interesting superhero-themed event with Barry and Selene. I'm waiting for the second part to decide on who to roll. I actually really like Selene and Caesar, so I wouldn't mind rolling for them, but I want to see what the second part brings first. So I have actually saved up quite a lot of gems, so I want to roll for Rika, and then the leftover we will do a gacha whenever the second part of the superhero event comes out. So let's start. I haven't really been doing much on Pokemon as of late. It has been this month and next month are kinda busy for me on some parts, so I'm trying to focus on what matters. Then June, July and August we will go all out with the channel, so do not worry. You will see the showcases etc. back. It is no big issue. Anyway, Rika is a poison and ground trainer. Obviously we have Clodsire, there we go, I said the Clog, which doesn't really make much sense, but at least I had the name correct. Pokefair, as usual of the Paldean characters, we had already Iono Pokefair, we had Gita Pokefair, actually Masterfair, but it was Gita. They seem to really like putting limited on the Paldean characters, but you know the best part, we still don't have the protagonist from Paldea. I actually realized that. I believe, actually no, because the Galar protagonist, Gloria, they put it first, but for Victor it took like 1 or 2 years, I don't remember how much it was. So probably we will see Florian, and I don't remember how the girl is called canonically. We will see them a little far into the future, probably at this rate. I expect next month actually to have the ON Master Fair. Since next month is Master Fair, we do need the ON Neo Champion, and I do believe that it will be May and Wally. Or May and Brendan, but I do believe it will be May and Wally, because Brendan is the protagonist, so it makes sense for May and Wally to be the rivals and get ALS. And I really want to get a new champion May, if I can justify it, so I hope they don't go too deep with the gems. So let's start. Ah yes, obviously you guys know that I main Ground in Pokémon Masters EX, since I love Groudon. I do believe that actually Groudon might be getting an EX roll later on into the month, because Kyogre just got an EX roll yesterday. So this month should be Groudon technically, which I would really welcome, because obviously it is an upgrade for my most used sync pair, which is Maxi and Groudon, but just Groudon, let's say, because they would put anyone with Groudon, I would still use the sync pair. What kind of EX roll would I want for Groudon? Obviously it will be Tech, because Groudon does already a lot of damage with his sync move. So getting Tech would increase that damage and make it even more relevant, which would fix one of the main problems that Groudon has right now, which is survivability. So if you are able to reach the first sync move and also do a lot of damage with it, it will probably make Groudon a little bit more relevant, but they still need to fix his survivability a lot, because the fact that he has a trainer move which lower his stats is not that good. I wish that we had a candy that raised, how it is called, not bottoms up, the buff that inverts debuffs into buffs. I wish that there was a candy that gave that passive. It would be incredible on Groudon for sure. Like, you would raise defenses along with attack and accuracy whenever you use the trainer move. Anyway, 33 pulls in. Let's see if this one is the one that will give us Rika. I believe that it might be, because the animation was a key hint that it might be, at least. Come on. Oh, we have Olympia. I actually skipped that one. I want to do quickly. I will do the skip next pull, which is a better way other than clicking, because I can skip the animation otherwise. So Olympia is a character that was introduced recently, I believe. So I'm not actually surprised. Okay, come on. Wait. I think it is Rika. Yes! Okay! Very nice. Very, very nice. As you can see, Clodsire is unhappy, but I am happy at least. And I want to go further than 1/5, because I do think that she's a support. Yes, very good. So I can pair up with Groudon as the tank of a ground team, which is actually very nice. Yeah, and she gives Groudon as well, which is also very nice, because I can pair up with Courtney and they do a very well done job. Team Triage, this is one that is very nice. Take It, okay, and Critical Squad, very good. This is actually a pair that I will use for sure in my ground team. Very good, okay. 20,000 gems remaining. That's actually not bad for the costume gacha that we will do next. I don't remember when the part 2 might be. Next week, maybe, or maybe the one after. I'm not too sure how many characters will release with the Rika event. I will probably release the story later on today, so I will know by then. Before we say farewell, obviously we have a tradition to uphold, which is upgrading the newly released character to an EX status. Now the biggest question here would be, what kind of outfit will they give to Rika? I do believe that it will be ground poisonish outfit, so on the brownish slash purplish outfit. Let's see if that is true. Okay, let's give her, obviously always remember to give the custom power-ups first. There we go. Very nice. Let's see what comes out of this. Come on. I'm curious. I actually love the Cheetah and the Iono EX, so let's see if Rika follows suit. Very nice. Okay, I like this one. Very classy. It has a very classy look to it. Actually, really like this one as well. They are doing really well with the Paldean EX costumes, by the way. They don't feel as weird as Ash having the McDonald's EX costume. That one was so weird, man. I really can't remember how weird it was. And yes, Clodsire is indeed the cutest. One of the best side evolution that they've done for me, at least. I always liked Wooper. I liked Quagsire, but Quagsire wasn't really that strong in Gold and Silver, so I never really used him a lot. Clodsire instead is very strong. I'm not really sure how they did it, but he basically carried me through the whole game. Like, it was one of those Pokemons that you see it, you catch it, and you do everything with it. Mimikyu in Alola was also kind of the same. I always loved Mimikyu, and he carried me through the game as well. Very good Pokemon for sure. Anyway, Groudon is here, which is always a good sign. For today, my friends, this is it. I will see you when the costume part 2 gacha releases, and probably will do another gacha video then. For now, thank you much for watching. As usual, remember to like and sub support the channel. If you want to support the channel more, remember to use the super thanks feature to leave a comment with a donation of your choosing below your favorite Pokémon Masters EX video. This has been Hunter Lodge. We got Rika, so we also have the Lodge story if I want to do it. I need to catch up on a few of those for sure. And I will see you then. Thank you very much, my friends, and hopefully you have the same luck or better on your own gacha time. Bye!